So I will be explaining about media access control. So this is one of the layer of OSI layer.
Yeah.
So this is this is layer 2 of media access. Sorry, this is layer 2 of data link layer. So I will be presenting about media access control. So before explaining about media access control, let me explain you what is meant by bus topology and mesh topology. So in this, actually, why do we use media access control? We use media access. So we use media access control to just avoid the collisions in the network layer. For example, these two are the network layer which I am showing you right here. So this is bus topology where you will be having multiple stations, and in mesh topology you will be also having multiple stations, but the connections will be different from one another. In this, in one linear connections, you will have different connections. For example, you can see different computers are there. Only one data link is only one layer is there. For example, if computer A, person A transmit the data and person B transmit the data, both of those are going into one single layer. So collisions may happen. So that's why media access control comes into the game. Okay. But in mesh topology, but in mesh topology, we have different connections. So if a person A wants to send data to B, he can directly send to this. No need of media access control. Okay. So no collision. Next. So media access control is divided into few protocols. Like how this media access control will work. So we'll be having some few protocols here. In this, Aloha CSMA is very important, and this is nothing but FDMA, which is nothing but frequency distribution multiple access. In this case, what happens in the channelization protocol? In the channel, it will be divided into group of channels, like each and every station that in channelizing protocol, what happens? Each and every station will take one channel, and frequency is divided into each and everything, and one station will pick one frequency and transmit the data from them. So this one. And similar way in time division multiple access, each and every station will be divided into different time slots. For example, station A, B, C, D. If A want to transmit the data, it will wait for some 1 hour, then it will transmit. If B want to wait, if B will wait for 1 hour, then it will transmit, like that. This is done. And this is token passing. Token passing is nothing but it's a kind of ring around the station. So the ring will be revolving around each and every station. The station will catch that ring and transmit the data. Same goes with this, and this. And next, random access protocol. Random access protocol in the sense, you will be having one topology. Each and every station will transmit the data whenever it wants to. And in this, these both are very important. So now we'll discuss regarding this in detail. So pure Aloha method. Pure Aloha method will be having acknowledgement, transmission time, workable time, efficiency. So what is meant by acknowledgement? For example, let us consider For example, A is transmitting data from A to D. As soon as we receive the data, it will acknowledge A. Okay, I received the data now. C and D can send it. Sometimes what happens, B might not receive the signal. What happens? Collision occurs. So collision occurs. So acknowledgement is there, but collision also happens. Next, transmission time. What is transmission time? Let us consider point A. Okay, let us consider point A. From here, the data is transmitting from here to here. In this particular time, until and unless the collision does not occur, this particular time is known as transmission time. And what is meant by vulnerable time? For example, let us consider this is the point. From here to here, the data is transmitted without any collision. From back side also, the data might be transferred, yes or no? So from here to here, this here to here. So this whole thing is double of this transmission time. So vulnerable time is nothing but it's 2 times of transmission time. Is this? And next, efficiency. What is meant by efficiency? Efficiency is the ratio of the matter and the bandwidth. Bandwidth in the sense the gap of the gap. Like for example, this is the network channel. Bandwidth is nothing but like small gaps in between. And matter is nothing but the data. For example, you are sending a data from here to here. The whole thing might be some 100 bits. So 100 bits divided by the whole mass area. Yes. Time frame divided by bandwidth. Okay. So efficiency. So how to calculate efficiency? How do we get maximum efficiency? Differentiated. You will get maximum efficiency, and that is like this is the formula of efficiency. G equal to e power minus 2g, and G is nothing but the number of stations which is ready to transmit the data. Okay, now so now we completed with this. Now we will be discussing about this. This is very important. Carriers, service, media, access. So carriers, yes, multiple access. This is divided into 3 types. One precedent, non-precedent, zero precedent, and T precedent. One precedent, is what happens. You again consider a data line. Let us consider this station is having this layer is having 4 stations A, B, C, and D. So let us consider this a data link. It has 4 stations like 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what happens? This one precedent will observe the whole link, whether it is busy or whether it is free. As soon as it finds the free layer, it will transmit the data in this. So this is what it is. But in zero precedent, what happens? Like each and every station will identify the link, whether it is busy or whether it is free. But the challenge is it will wait for some particular time. For example, at point A, there is one station. It will identify the layer, whether it is free or whether it is busy. If it is busy, it will assume that okay, let me wait for some 2 hours, and then I will transmit the data. But what if this layer may become free in 1 hour? So 1 hour time is wasted, right? So this is what this does. But in this, what T precedent, what does it do? It is nothing but probability. So the transmission of data in this layer, according to the two stations, it will work on the probability. It will identify the layer whether it is busy or whether it is free. Depending upon the probability, how many collisions may occur, then it will transmit the data. Okay. So this is completed, and now we'll discuss about collision detection. I'm sorry, collision avoidance. I felt very difficult, so let's ask that. Collision detection. In collision detection, what happens? Let us consider we have one station A and station B. Let us assume both of them are transmitting the data from here to here, from here to here. This transmitting the data, it is going like this, and B is transmitting the data, is going like this, and both of them collide. But when this will know that the collision has occurred, so this jump signal will go like this. For example, let us say at 1 o'clock, both of them started transmitting the data. By 1:30, the collision will occur. Right? By 2 o'clock, this collision signal will reach here. So how much time it's taking? 30 minutes plus 30 minutes, 1 hour. Right? In worst case, let us assume. In worst case, let us assume that at 1 o'clock, the transmission of data started from here. At 1:59, like this and like this, the collision happened here. So now, when station B will know that the collision happened or not, again the signal should travel like this, again it should come like this. So how much time it's taking? Almost 1 hour 59 minutes. So that's the worst case. So this is about the collision detection and collision avoidance. I don't know. Let's ask her. Anybody have any questions? Guys, anybody have questions?
बहुत सारी